Hello everyone, welcome to Financial Success. Today I'm going to be talking about altcoins and the overall cryptocurrency market. And I'd also like to take a look at Bitcoin dominance, as this has a big impact on the cryptocurrencies and altcoins. And so the two altcoins I'm going to be talking about today is Cardano, which has been going up substantially over the past week. And we are up 50% in that position since I first mentioned it. And I'm also going to be providing an update on Telcoin as well. As always, I am not a financial advisor, so please do your own research. This is only my opinion. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. And so let's get started. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart here. And so this does show Bitcoin versus the entire cryptocurrency market and its dominance. And so back in 2016 and 2017, Bitcoin had a dominance of about 90%. And so this did really start to fall off in 2018 as well. And so you can see it hit a low of about 40%. And so then it started climbing back up. You can see here how Bitcoin was starting to go back up as well, and the dominance was at about 70%. And so the last couple of weeks, we have seen the dominance really start to fall as people have been moving a lot of their money from Bitcoin into altcoins. And so the Bitcoin dominance is at about 40% currently. And so this could potentially come down to this blue line and bounce, or it could continue to go down and take more money from Bitcoin and move it into altcoins. And so altcoins in 2017 were not as far developed as they are today. And so I think that money may continue to stay in altcoins even if Bitcoin continues to go up. Not as much money will flow back into Bitcoin. Now that does not mean that Bitcoin and altcoins cannot go up together. The overall market cap could continue to increase and new money could flow into Bitcoin, as well as money that has already went into altcoins staying where it is. And so this is hard to predict. This is just something to keep in mind for all altcoins and cryptocurrencies going forward. And so let's take a look at Cardano here. As we can see, Cardano has went up substantially. And so this orange line is from my past video from about a week ago, where I was mentioning that this is heavy resistance. And so there was resistance at $1.50. As we can see, it hit it a few different times. And at the time it was sitting right here. And so I mentioned that if it does break through this $1.50 mark and hold, we will say breakout. And so that's exactly what's happening here. It did break through the $1.50 mark, come back down, retest as confirmation, and is now breaking out. And so I think this is very good for Cardano. I think there is a lot of potential for this, and I have a price target of $4 to $5 here in the next coming months. And so I'd like to take a look at this article as well, as Cardano is preparing to launch the Alonzo testnet. And so this Alonzo testnet is for their smart contracts, which is going to be a big boost for Cardano. And so the co-founder of Ethereum, Charles Hoskinson, launched Cardano in 2017. His goal is to create a fast and scalable blockchain thanks to its proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. And so this has been the case. It provided much faster transactions and negligible fees compared to Ethereum. However, it lacked a key ingredient, and that is the smart contracts. And so smart contracts, also known as dApps, which is decentralized applications, is what propelled Ethereum to its second rank next to juggernaut that is Bitcoin. And so its saving grace for Cardano is that Ethereum's transition into proof of stake from proof of work mining has taken a very long time. And so this is leaving the door open for Cardano to take some of that market cap and cryptocurrencies building on their platform in the future. And so Cardano smart contracts should be entering the Cardano testnet by the end of the month. And so if they have success with the testnet, they will move on to the mainnet. And so once that goes live, other cryptocurrencies will be able to build on the Cardano platform. And so this is very similar to like Binance Coin on the Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum. And so once those started to have cryptocurrencies start building on them, they really started to take off. And so that is a lot of potential for Cardano here. And so I'd also like to take a look at Cardano's roadmap as well. And so right now they are working on the Kukoin stage. They have went through the foundation stage, the decentralization stage, and they are working on developing the smart contracts. And so this is the Kukoin stage of their roadmap. And so the most recent update happened on April 1st, codenamed Dalius. And so it's possible for users to access their ADA tokens with streamlined interface, along the side having the ability to hold all Cardano native tokens. And so I think this is very promising for Cardano going forward. And so the next cryptocurrency that I would like to take a look at is Telcoin. And so this is trading on Kukoin. And so that is the platform that I use. If you're interested in signing up for that, there is a link below. And so let's take a look at the chart here. We can see this has went up substantially. And then this line right here has been resistance. And so it did break through that and then has been consolidating ever since. And so this line has now turned into support. And so right now the cryptocurrency is sitting right at that line. I expect it to bounce off of that and continue down into this triangle, and then it may break out. And so this is something to look out for. And so if it does break out, I'll be looking for the confirmation of that. and then I expect this to continue. And so there is some catalyst for Telcoin going forward as well. And so they did have a vote in the Nebraska legislative meeting last week that passed 39-1. And so this is for the Financial Innovation Act in Nebraska. They are going to be voting on this for a second time coming up on Tuesday, May 18th. And so if this does pass, I expect this to move on to the governor's desk. And so then if that gets passed with Nebraska, I think this is a good potential for Telcoin opening up the first digital asset bank going forward. And so one last thing that I'd like to take a look at for Telcoin here is their LinkedIn profile. And so since they have been voting in Nebraska on the bill, Telcoin has posted some new jobs in Nebraska as well. And so they are looking for a human resource manager. They're also looking for a blockchain DevOps engineer, an Android developer, a senior software engineer, and then they're also looking for a senior software engineer for Ethereum. And so I do not think they'd be posting these positions unless they're very confident in the bill passing in Nebraska. And so they're looking at relocating there as becoming the first digital asset bank. And so I think there's a ton of potential for this company in the future, especially as they release the version 3 of their app here in the next coming months. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you'd like to see more videos on cryptocurrencies in the future, please leave your comments and thoughts below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.